Test, test, test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Test, test, test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? It's Thursday, y'all. Got a couple setups we're looking at. We're gonna break that stuff down in a little bit. What's going on, Gary? I see you up in here. So Ian's been dumping for 2 days straight now. Y'all was in yesterday's live stream or Tuesday's live stream. Y'all should be up right now. We're going to be looking for continued sells on Ian. As we can see, it broke the next resistance level. So if Ian can hold right here, 77.10 as resistance, we can look for continued sells going to 76.50 and possibly down to 75.75. Now, we do have a couple news events popping off today. We're going to talk about that in a second. But again, we can see prices been literally dumping for the past 3 days. And we caught the beginning. There's a couple other sites we're going to be looking at as well. As far as news today, we have German prelim CPI going off for the Euro pairs all day. And then at 8:30, we got USD news popping up. I like how Ian is looking right here. We're going to see how this 15-minute closes. Got a new video dropping for y'all later on today, so be on the lookout for that. You haven't watched my video I dropped the other day, make sure to check that out. Just dropped that in the comments earlier. Those just joining the stream, we have not entered this trade yet. This is just a trade idea. Still holding these positions though. As far as this trade, we have not entered this yet. This is just a trade idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description and join the free signal, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. You already know the drill. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we charge, drop them in the chat. U15 just popped up, so we better pay close attention to EN right here. We're also looking at GU and GJ, but we can see those are rejecting those levels. So the only chart we're really going to be paying attention to right now is EN. What's going on to the guy I see up in here? W, appreciate that. So we got Ian retesting his low, so we're just gonna let Ian do his thing. Again, it has been dumping for 3 days straight. It has broken some main levels, so we would be super shocked surprised if we see a retracement or retest take place today or tomorrow, because again, it's done this huge dump. We broke this down, talked about it literally since Monday. We took the trade, first trade Monday, and then do the move till Tuesday night, and it continued to push Tuesday, yesterday, and then last night. Obviously, as you can see right here, again, this is why we always talk about following the flow of price. Because imagine if we was trying to counter trend trade or just catch a reversal or something like that, we would have missed out on this huge move right here. And this is 3 days worth of drops, and we caught the entire lower low from the beginning. And that's what we be talking about all the time. Everything else is consolidating right now, so we're just going to keep a close eye on EN, see if it can respect this low as resistance or not. Again, we're not just vibing to the music. Really pay attention to how price is reacting to these levels, how it's not reacting to these levels. Again, we're waiting to see if it can hold this level as resistance, which showing it is so far. If EN can continue to hold 77.10 as resistance, we're going to look for continued sales going to 76.50 as well as the low as 75.75. Again, y'all been here since the beginning of the week. We've been talking about EN sell, and price has been dumping all week. Now, GU and GJ might show us some action as well. Again, price has been ranging for the past couple weeks, struggling to continue the current trends we're in. We can see that just looking at GU here. Again, we saw this one, we're clearly in an uptrend, but we see when price came to this resistance level, it's kind of struggling to hold this next level and continue to make the next higher high. Now, again, we do got USD news popping off today as well as tomorrow. We're going to be going live with the members during today's news event, so we're going to see if that news volume can help us break those levels and continue this trend, or if we're going to reject these levels and see a new trend and or reversal come into play. So that's what we're going to be looking at with GJ as well as GU. Again, we see for the past couple of weeks, price has been struggling to continue this trend. Again, we had this huge dump. We had this reversal when it comes to GJ. And again, we see for the past 3 weeks, price has been struggling to continue to make the next higher high for the uptrend to continue. So we're going to see what this next 15 looks like. Got a new 15 about to pop up in a couple of minutes. We're about to see how this next one pops up and how this one closes. Those just join the stream, make sure to hit that purchase link in the description. Join a free signal, free Telegram. Even though it is Thursday, still check out the Sunday chart analysis. You hear me talk about all the time. The Sunday chart analysis goes over not just what we see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, but it goes over what we see price doing throughout the entire week. If you watch this week's Sunday chart analysis, a lot of charts are slowly going as projected. A couple are still ranging, but there are some that are going as projected. So make sure to check that out just so we can see what price is looking like at the beginning of the week compared to what's looking like right now. We're on a, what is it, either 8 or 9 trade win streak right now. We had TP1 was TP2 hit with GU yesterday. And then on, what's today's Thursday? So Tuesday, we had the Ian sell. We've been holding that literally since the beginning of the week. We entered that on Monday. Price down to hit all the TPs on Tuesday. And as you see from Tuesday going into Wednesday, prices continue to dump. And it looks like it might continue to dump today as well. And then we go to the daily time frame. We can literally see that. We look at Monday, which was right here. We can see this was the low high going into the low. So we literally got the beginning of the next lower low and the beginning of the next move to the downside, which is why you always say you want to go with the floor price. Because when you go with the floor price, not only do you have a higher likelihood of the trade going in your way and going in your favor, but you have a higher likelihood of catching the bigger move or the actual move price is doing instead of quick bounce the opposite way and a couple pips here, a couple pips there. As far as how we're doing so far this month, tomorrow, well, I think it ends on Saturday. But after this weekend is a new month, the last month of the quarter. We're going to do the recap of this month like we always do. But just like you see on your screen, you can see how we ended last month and last quarter. Again, we're only taking 2 losses so far this month. And if you go to August 1st, you'll see how we ended July. Right, July we went 16-5, we ended a 76% win rate, catch a total of 1,442 pips. Now you click right here, it's going to take you to the first week of July where we started off 3-0. You click here, it's going to take you to the first day of July. And you can also see how we ended June before the new month of July started. We ended June 13-3, gives an 81% win rate. Go to July 2nd, just like you see on your screen, you see how we ended quarter 2. April, we went 16-4, catching 69,396 pips. May, we went 15-4, catching 47,957 pips. And in June, we went 13-3, catching 1,006 pips. In the quarter, 44-11, giving us an 80% win rate with a total of 118,259 pips caught. So we've been absolutely killing it. And if you just keep on clicking these highlighted posts, it will take you up on a week-by-week basis or a month-by-month basis, depending on which one you click, the weekly recap or the recap of the month. And then if you scroll down to, if we gotta go one minute, we gotta go one minute. Then you can also see how we hit the quarter 1 this year. If you go to April 4th, January, we start off the year 20-0, catching 37,620 pips. February, we went 17-1, catching 24,403 pips. And then March, we went 16-3, catching 49,783 pips. In the quarter 1, 53-4, there was a 93% win rate with a total of 111,106 pips caught. So you see, not just on a monthly basis, but a weekly and quarterly basis, we average a high 89% win rate. We will be doing it this entire year. And you click right here, it'll even show you how we ended last year, quarter 4, same thing, 96% win rate, 76-7, catching 240,157 pips. So we've been absolutely killing it, not just this month, but the entire year, as well as this week. Now we are looking at a few setups right now. We're looking for continued sells on Ian, but we see prices kind of retesting the trend right here. And then we're looking at potential buys on GJ as well as GU. Now GJ just broke this level. So if we can hold this as support at 191.25, we can look for buys going to 192.10, also up to 193.40. Make sure to like the live, y'all. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 2,700 subscribers. We can get to that easily. We got a new 5-minute about to pop up in a second. And this is why you wait for confirmation. So since Ian's pushing back up, we're simply just not going to pull the trigger yet. Again, it has been dumping for 3 days straight, so it wouldn't be a shocker surprise if the price does try to retrace today or tomorrow. So again, we are sales. We're just waiting for price to show us it's going to do the next move. So simply just going to let it do its thing for right now. Nas is still retracing, so we're going to be looking for sales on Nas. If Nas can continue to hold 19,355 as resistance, we can look for sales going back down to 19,250, possibly down to 1950. So we got a couple sides we're looking at, but again, we do got news at 8:30 today. Going to go on live numbers during today's news event. So bears be on the lookout for that link. Yeah, we're just watching DJ Ian. Just chilling, patiently waiting. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. We'll be first drop in the chat. Make sure to like the live and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Got a new 15 about to pop up in a second. Do you find support resistance levels on the 4-hour time frame and lower? No, I don't. I look at them on the bigger time frames. Like you always hear me say in my videos, especially my trade breakdowns, you got to start off on the bigger time frames and then work your way down. So you just push it nicely. Gonna go for a second attempt. Yeah, man, Ian was just crazy the past couple of days. The first position, huge one to 6 for short, and the group was yesterday. Nice one to 3, almost 1 to 4. So that means whatever risk we made 6 times that amount here, and then 3 almost 4 times that amount. Right, so for example, I risked $1,000, I made $6,000. There I risked $100, I made $600. Risked $1,000 here, I made $3,000. Risked $100 here, I made $300. Up to 2 positions right there alone. So super up this week just off those 2 positions. On top of us being on like a 7 or 8 trade win streak right now. Those just joining the stream, we have not entered this trade yet. This is just a trade idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join a free signal, free Telegram. You saw your screen over the last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all see that scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram playmaker_way. TikTok _playmaker_underscore. We posting videos all week on there. Those videos are going to help them out as well as the playlist on the YouTube channel. Make sure to check out the playlist. Got 4 huge playlists for y'all. All the playlists are up to date. And I got another video dropping for y'all either today or tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. I was finish editing it. And then, y'all, we got a huge sale going on with everything. I've been getting a lot of messages the past couple weeks, or the past couple months, really, asking when the next sale is going to be. So it's literally 12% off everything if you use the discount code before checkout. I am ready. Make sure to go to, I believe, Tuesdays when I posted all the details and stuff on the free Telegram. Make sure to read on the spiel I put on Tuesday. And again, you have to put the code in before you purchase at checkout. That's for the advanced play student room, one-on-one sessions, as well as the course. If you watch any of my YouTube videos, last 2 minutes, I go over all the details of those. But of course, you got any questions, y'all can DM me on Instagram, Telegram, or you can ask me right now about it. We're waiting to see how price is going to react to this level. We're getting price rejected the level. Now we're going to see if it can break back and hold it as resistance. And then we see GJ slowly doing the moves as well. New hour 15 is about to pop up. So we see Ian failed to hold that as resistance. That doesn't mean it's not going to be able to. It might just come back and do it later, or it could retrace back up from this original dump at 77, 75. And hold that resistance. We can also look for sells right there. Again, like we've been talking about this entire live stream, it has been dumping for 3 days straight. So retracement is bound to happen soon, especially because it broke some very powerful levels right here. Now, GJ, we're going to watch this closely as well as GU. It looks like GU is going to try to reattempt to break back above this level. And we're going to watch NAS. NAS just barely missed my level right there. Now, what is the news popping out today? What's the event supposed to be? Employment plans. Yeah, so we might see some action during this news event. All right. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody that's been in the live since the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been in the live since y'all joined. Make sure to hit that first link in the description and join that free sitting room for Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. It looks like Ian broke back below this level, so we might see some action going into this hour. Let's see what GJ's up to. GJ rejected. What else we got? GU rejected as well. We're going to see some action on Ian. Let us see if we can hold this right here. What's my take on US30? We can take a look at US30. I haven't really looked at it for a while after it was like just looking messy for a little bit. So let's see what it's looking like. We can take a look at that. Yeah, so we're bullish, but it's kind of in the same situation as gold and a few other charts, right? Because again, we have this resistance level that's struggling to break right here at around 41,270. It's going to need to break that level, hold that support for the uptrend to continue. We can see again, just like all these other charts where we had a trend, and then for the past couple weeks, we've been seeing price kind of struggle to continue that trend. We literally look at US30, we can see for the past 4 days, price has been stuck in place, struggling to break past that resistance level. So if it can break and pull, what was it, 41,260 as support, we can see buys continuing up. But from what it looks like, it's in the same situation in boat as gold, where it's making all-time highs. But I personally would even trade US30 anyways because there's nothing really to go off of. But that's my opinion on US30. But I personally want to be looking for setups on, which is why I'm looking at NAS100. NAS100 is a lot cleaner looking. That's the charts. There we go. And we've seen a lot more volume the past day as well as the past week and 2 weeks on NAS compared to US30 as well. Yep, he's rejecting, which is again while we wait for our confirmations. It looks like Ian's about to try to take a dump though. Volume kicking as soon as the new hour started. And again, another reason why we talk about waiting for your confirmations, following the flow of price. A lot of people, when they saw a price reject this low, they would have assumed going for buys. But again, that's why you want to follow the flow of price. We talked about this a lot in yesterday's live stream. Again, if Ian can hold 77.15 as resistance, we can look for sales going down to 76.50, possibly down to 75.75. And that thing's taking a dump right now. Again, y'all, trading is very, very, very simple. The hard part is just the discipline and trading plan and things like that, and the patience. But once you have that stuff down, trading is literally super simple, not stressful. It's literally rinse and repeat. All right, if you want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram or Telegram. I respond to all messages. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, y'all. Again, charts are just going crazy right now. As far as the other charts, like we talked about, we're just waiting for volume to kick in to see if we can continue these trends or we can break these trends, kind of like what NAS did yesterday. Members, be on the lookout for that link because, like I said, we're going to be going live for today's news. We're going to be going live for tomorrow's news as well. Again, we got 8:30 USD news, so do keep that time in mind. If you don't understand how news events work or how to trade news events, make sure to check out my How to Trade News playlist as well as my other playlists, y'all. And we're going to be back at the same time tomorrow, under session 3 and